This is Virtuoso Lesson 125 with Bernard Kitchens, and it is August 7, 2015. Let's begin again with going through the scales, just one octave, and let's just run through them all. Your left hand. Your left hand again. It's when you cross over. It's got to be your fourth finger when you cross over. In your left hand. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And there again in your left hand. It's got to be your fourth finger. Threes and fours in the middle. You switched your right hand right at the end. Try again. No, just normal. You can't go from 2 to 4.
I gotta go back. Okay, I gotta go back where I was.
Left hand again. Try again.
No.
Good. And next. So threes and fours. 3 in one hand, 4 in the next.
All right.
Nice. And next. Now, what color are you starting on?
Oh, we're violet. left.
No, everything's right.
Wait.
Still to the right.
Oh, shit.
You got it. Good, good. All right, let's do 2 octaves of blue-green. So this one again is pretty easy because everything's right. Everything's right.
Right.
Okay, so let's do, that was good. Let's do right hand of blue-green, thumb on blue-green, and second finger on blue. And run through the scales with your fifths. And remember, everything's right. And where's that right? White note. The fourth finger's got to be to the right, because that's part of the scale.
Yes. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay, so.
Right. Yep. Alright, let's try left hand. So let's try left now. So thumb on blue-green, second finger on green. And go for it. And where's that third finger?
Say it again?
Where's your third finger going?
So, first experience. There, right?
Yeah, try again. That's it, yeah. Nice. Let's try the song now. Let's go to, so book 5, lesson 1, song 8. So get those first 3 fingers set up, and this is the first time you will have started a song on the 3-5 fingers. So that can feel a little bit awkward to start on the extreme of the hand position.
3-5. There.
So the 3 is on. Yep, there you go. Mm-hmm.
1-5. Back to.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
1 and 4.
So
So
just moving your thumb.
And it's
Gotta move your thumb.
to there.
What are the color? No, that would be way too far apart. They gotta be a fifth apart.
Oh.
Yep.
And we went.
Going back up. Mm-hmm. Keep moving that thumb.
There,
There,
right?
Yeah, and where's your second finger? It should be on green. You must have you shifted.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So
keep going.
Go back.
Mm-hmm. Dropping down by a step. Back up. Dropping down by a step. Cool. Let's try again from the beginning, just to get more comfortable with this hand position.
No. Okay. Wait. Now it's more there.
Cool. Let's go to the next line. So you're going to be shifting up your whole hand. So find those first two notes.
Okay. This 1 and 2. There, right?
Yep. So your 2, 3, and 4 are now set. So don't move those.
Oh.
Good.
Then 5. Oh.
Good. Where's that thumb?
There it is.
Good. Mm-hmm.
2 and 5.
Good. Keep going. Doing great.
Sorry. That's it. So that would be. There.
Going lower. Going lower. Going.
For stretch.
Cool. Let's try again from line 3 and go through this section again.
That's 1 2.
Yep.
And there it is.
Mm-hmm. Try it. Yep. Where's that fifth finger? Where's that fifth finger? It's got to be a wider gap than that.
So it's just.
No, 3 and 5. Go back to the 3 and 5. So
Okay.
measure 10. Yep.
So 3. Oh.
There you go. Good. Keep going. Don't move that second finger. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Very nice. That was a huge improvement on that second time through. All right, let's go on to song 9. So with this one, let's play the red-violet scale again. So start with 1 octave on that.
No, this one.
Right.
Can I do it this way, or do I need to do
You
it
can
that
do it
way?
whichever way works for you. Yeah, do it a couple more times. But make sure you end on your thumbs. Okay? All right, now try 2 octaves. So you really got to watch out for this.
Nope. Shoot.
Yeah, only one black. This one is a tricky one to see. Realize, I know it.
I already played the black note.
Yeah, you watch. It's violet. You just need to keep confirm that you know that's what it is.
So let's do this.
Thumbs on the high one. No. No, not fifth finger. It's got to start on a thumb.
No.
And it won't go to your fourth finger. That's where this one is tricky because it's the only white one that doesn't go that way with the fourth finger.
I played the black note.
Good. thumb, 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 thumb.
Um,
And by the way, this one is one of the hardest ones really for people to see with 2 octaves. And you can get fooled in thinking that you really know this scale by only having played it one octave. And that's true for virtually everyone because it takes on a different life when you go 2 octaves. You start seeing it differently. Nice, that was it. Try it again. All right, good. Let's go with left hand on red violet, thumb on red violet, second finger on violet. Yeah, come up an octave though. There. Okay, good. Where's that third finger go? There's only one black note.
oops. There.
It has to be right next to your second finger.
So wait. So here we go. There.
There you go. Yep. Go again. Nice. By the way, I never said this before, but anytime you start speeding up and can do it flawlessly, that's pretty much a guaranteed sign on this that you know what you're doing. Because you can't go fast if you don't know. So that's a really good sign. Let's try the right hand now. Thumb on red violet, second finger on red. Well, what's your black note?
Oops. There.
Okay.
So it goes.
Where's that black note?
There.
One more time. Good.
No.
There's your black note again. Yep. Go again. Nice. Nice. That's good. All right, let's do the song. So get your first 2 fingers set. And this one is a workout for the hand. Which octave are you in, though? Check out your octave.
6 and 7 octaves. Here.
Only one of the notes is between 6 and 7. Are you sure you're in the right octave? That's red between 6 and 7. So where's red between 6 and 7?
There.
No. That would be between 7
Oh,
and 8.
7, 8. Oh, there.
That's red, so that's the second finger, and your thumb is going to be on red violet below red.
So there.
So red and red violet. Yep. 1 and 5. Let's keep that second finger on the red. So now, isn't that just the first 5 notes of the scale?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted you to see that. Try it again, realizing that it's the scale. First 5. Good. Try it again. Keep trying to go faster. Keep doing it. See if you can go faster. A little bit more. Keep trying for faster. Try. Do it. Cool. Try something for me. Keep your second finger on the red, and without playing the chords, I just want you to play your thumb in isolation as if you're playing just the bottom row of those fifths. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 2.
Wait, you mean like this?
Yeah. Yeah, keep doing that. See how fast you can do it. All right, now play the top row of those chords. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Keep trying that. See if you can. Because it's all white notes, right? Faster. All right, nice. Now put them back together and play the first 5 chords again.
Oops.
Yeah, get your 5th finger where it goes to start with. Where's your 5th finger going to start with? Not on that one. Yeah, there you go. Good. By the way, I'm going to have you do something and see if this works. Pull your whole hand back towards you. There you go. So your 5th finger is just in front of the green note. So it can see, go back and forth with the 5th finger between red, violet, red, orange. I mean, right now, just move back and forth between red, violet, red. Yeah. Now, now slide your hand back forward and try that. See, that way you have to go over that note. But by pulling back, you can do it. So the only thing is, when you get to the thumb, you're just slightly reaching forward without putting your whole hand forward. Now hold your hand right there, but just move. Pull your hand. There you go, right there. Now just without moving your hand forward, just push your thumb forward to hit the violet note. Yep. All right, now play it as chords, keeping your hand there. Watch, keep your 5th finger back towards you, even when you move the thumb. Yeah. Cool. All right, try faster now. Yeah, see if you can go faster. Even faster. Just try to push. See what happens. Good. Don't worry about perfection. Part of the pushing forward is just see if you can get your fingers to move, and sometimes making the mistakes just gets them moving, and it's okay.
Feel right now.
Yep. Okay. Now keep. Good. Now I want you to just read and keep going.
Okay.
And I switched the fingers there just so you can do a quick back and forth. You're just playing your thumb. It's what you just came from. Go back and forth between those two. Keep doing it. Faster. All right, keep going from there. Now you're picking your whole hand up. You're on 2 and 5 right now. Move up to the next hand position of 2-5. So you're moving your 5th finger up to red. And look at your thumb is now on red below. So this is stretching out over the octave.
So it's I'm doing that.
Now move back and forth between those two notes. As fast as you can. Faster. See if you can go faster. Cool. Go on down to measure 7. Actually, measure 9. Go to measure 9. And you're going to have, that's going to be I want you to put a 1-3 on there, on those fingers. So you're going down, thumbs on violet, 3rd finger's on red violet. And then 2 and 5 on the orange, yellow, orange, and then 1 and 4.
So it's this.
To 2-5. To 1 and 4. So it's the same 4-note pattern over and over again. Keep doing it. Try those same measures. Oh, and see if you can go faster. Even faster. See if you can do it. Good. Keep doing a little bit more. Go now to the measure 15 and set your fingers up for those first 2 chords. . And play the first two chords back and forth of that measure. Yellow. You got a yellow in there?
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 3?
Yep.
So
And go as fast as you can go. Okay. Now, play all 4 notes at the same time between those 2 chords. So the shape of your hand, lock it in space and move to the left by 1 step. 1 key. Move your whole hand simultaneously to the left. There you go. Now, you should be more or less hovering over the next 2 chords starting measure 16. So you got violet and red violet on the 2-5.
Oh wait, there. Oh, okay.
And then 1 and 3. Cool. Now move everything back up by 1. Back to the pair that was in measure 15. Just move everything to the right by 1 step. All a solid jump. There you go. Now play the first 2 chords of measure 15 again.
Oh, 2-5. Okay.
You're playing the exact same fingers, right? 2 and 5
yes.
and 1 and 3, and it's the exact same difference. All right, keep doing it, back and forth. Da 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 da. Don't try to read the rhythm. You're just playing back and forth. Okay. Lock your hand. Move it all to the left by 1, and play the chords at the front end of measure 16 again. So 2-5 starts again.
No.
Keep doing it. Go back to 15 again. Find it as quick as you can and start playing. Go back to 16.
Say it again?
Go back to 16 again, as quick as you can. Find it and keep going. Cool. So now what I want you to do is just keep going back and forth between the 2 and play 8 back and forths of each, and then go from 15 8 times, then go to measure 16 and do it 8 times. Back to 15, back to 16.
Okay, so we're starting on 16.
Whatever one you want, doesn't matter. All you're doing is playing the first 2 pair back and forth. As quick as you can, make that jump and do it. Back. Go. No 4th fingers. No 4th fingers. No 4th fingers. No 4th fingers. Use the 3rd finger. Okay. Just start playing. No 4th fingers. Back up. So the idea is you're trying to move all of your fingers simultaneously. So you've got to lock your fingers in midair and move them left and right. That's how you can do this and easily find what you're looking for. Lock your fingers. Good. Good, yes. Nice. Okay, stop right there. Hold your hand. Hold your hand though. lock it in place. Go back to the initial pair on 15 and play all 4 notes at the same time. Okay? Now pick your hand up and move it to the right by 1. All fingers simultaneously. Move it to the right. 5. Okay. Now, those are the last 2 pair of notes in measure 16. So now play that.
Oh, shoot, it's there, right?
So 2-5. 2-5 on orange and yellow orange. You're already there. 2-5. Play your 2-5.
Oh.
And now 1 and 3. So your thumb is on violet. Okay. So now I want you to start back. You've got 3 different pairs of back and forths using the exact same fingering. So start at measure 15 and go through all 3 in a row. Do 8 of each. So you're just picking up your hand and locking it when you move. You're just picking your hand up and locking it in space every time you move. Don't do the skipping motion when you go back and forth. Just play it straight out like that.
Okay. And then I need to go. Oh, jeez.
Lock your hand. Just moving 2 steps to the right. 2 steps to the right.
2 steps?
Yeah. Yep, there you go.
And then we're at.
The only difference is you got to move your thumb up to the. There you go. Play it back and forth without skipping. Don't worry about how it looks. Just play it like it's all quarter notes. Okay, good. Go back to the red again.
Wait, to where? Oh, it's beginning?
Uh-huh. Just keep going through the cycle of all 3.
Can you go here? Oh, shoot.
You moved too far. Because you're only moving 1 step down to that next one. Uh-huh. Second finger's on violet, though.
Wait, what? Oh.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to just go here.
Yep.
And then it's
And by the way, if you want to look at your hands right now, you can. I don't know if you are or not, but you can. Good.
okay. Now we're going up 2 steps, right?
Mm-hmm. Cool. So now what I want you to do is 1 of each and do it slow, like.
Wait,
You can go slower than that. I'm just doing each pair. No, just 1 of each pair. Nope. Just play each pair once, go to the next pair. Jump.
It's a new one.
Too far.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Uh-huh. And back and start the cycle again. Up by 2. Very nice. Just keep doing it. This is truly something you've never done, and it's really trying to master the physiology of how to quickly reconfigure your fingers, but based on a pattern. Nice. That was nice. And again.
I want to be on that green.
You're what?
I said I want to, for some reason, I keep using that green.
I see. Nice.
No, that's right.
Nice. A few more. So let's look at this for a second. So I want to just analyze the song. This is very unique from everything you've done so far. If we look at measure 1, the first 5 notes, that's just a scale run of fifths. But then what we have, the entire rest of the song, is a series of back and forths. So at the end of measure 1, essentially we're just going between a back and forth based on one step, which is why it's 2-5 to 1-4. Then in measure 2, you're essentially setting up, or the end of measure 2, you're essentially setting up this back and forth between 2-5 and 1-3, which lasts for 4 measures. And then you are at the middle of measure 7. You're starting this new back and forth between 3 different chords. And you're doing that for multiple measures. Then you have a back and forth on measures, what is it, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And then you have a series of back and forths starting at measure 15. So this whole thing is about, it's not about a set hand position. It's really about that you have all this back and forth movement, and you got to be jumping around because you're doing these back and forth so many times over and over. That's the nature of the song. So it's a really intense physical workout, more than the other songs. When you have something like this, also it lends itself potentially to memorization. So for example, if we look at measure on line 1, if we look at measures 2, 3, and 4, they're exactly the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you just get, used to what that sounds like. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and you can just quick count. You just get used to it. And then if you go to measure 5, you're doing that back and forth only a little faster now, because now it's a dotted quarter and an eighth. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then you're totally accelerating it on measure 6, where you're just going. And so you're just, again, it's different concepts of the back and forth motion. And then at the middle of measure 7, where you've got this 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4. So it's and on and on. So it starts it by breaking it up a little bit, and then it just, by the time you get to measure 9, it's just this constant stream of back and forth. Then you look at measure 12 and 13. You've got a back and forth between that red, violet, red and the red, red, orange. And then when you get to measure 15, you know, it's these 3 different back and forths all sewn together. Oops. And you're just kind of repeating that process of that eighth quarter. Eighth quarter. And anyway, that's just how it works. One step at a time. So let's just run through the back and forth. Let's start with the first 5, again, on measure 1. So we're just going to look at it as blocks of information, not playing the whole song through. So just the first 5 notes. Now stop right there. So that was your first block. Your next block is the next 2 notes where you're just sliding your 4th finger over to that red violet. So you're going back and forth between 2, 5 and 1, 4. So just play the next 2 notes. That's its own unique block. Faster. Da da da. Just go back and forth. Okay, good. Now shift your hand up. Move your 2, 5 up to red, violet, red. You can just, again, move your hand through air, locking that distance of space because you're already on 2 and 5. So just pick your hand up and move it to the right until you hit the red with your 5th finger. Just pick your hand up and move it to the right until you land on red with your 5th finger. With your 5th finger, your pinky, on red.
Oh, right.
That's all it is. Right? Go back. Put your 5th finger on red, orange where you were. You were on, go back. You were, no, red, orange. There you go. Now, that's how you started measure 2. All you got to do to get to this new hand position is just quickly move your hand to the right until you hit red with your 5th finger. Move it to the right. Just jump right to the right. There you go. That's it. Now you're ready for the next block. So just drop your thumb and 3rd finger. 3rd finger goes right next to the 2nd finger.
Wait, 3rd finger
goes right next to 2nd finger. Your 2nd finger should be on red, violet. Yep.
Okay.
And thumb on red down below. So now play that back and forth. The 2, 5, 1, 3. Okay, stop. Let's just go through those 3 blocks again. So let's start with measure 1. Got the first 5. Good. Now play the next 3 notes as a block. Da da da. Good. Jump your hand up, 4 to the right. Just move that 2nd and 5th finger. And then you're ready to go. Now play the next 2 at the end of measure 2. Good. All right. Now, go to start. Just look for the fingering on measure 7, beat 2. That 1 and 3. So move your hand down to violet and red, violet, 1 and 3.
Wait, violet.
Measure 7, beat 2 is what we're looking at. Violet and red, violet, where it says 1 and 3.
7, B2. Oh, gotcha.
Up, 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 up. Thumb on violet, black note.
Thumb on violet.
There you go. There's your 1 and 3, and then everything else is set. Your 2, 5. No, and so it's 3. It's a to 1 and 4. It's a 3-note combination. And just play. So now look at it as measure 9. Just play measure 9 over and over. Just keep playing that. Try speeding up. Faster. Okay, stop right there. Now, the next combination is the end of line 3. So you need to shift your thumb down to red, violet. Move on down to red, violet with your thumb. And second finger on red. And play that next combination. 1 and 2 to 2 and 5. And then 2 and 5. You're already there. And the next chord. That's it. That's your next pair. Cool. Now, you're still on that 2-5 starting on measure 15. Only now you're playing it against 1 and 3 on yellow, orange, and yellow. Go to your next pair. This is what we've been working on. Your violet, red, violet. So shift down. Go into measure 16. Violet, red, violet. Just shift your hand.
Oh, wait.
Shift your hand. Just by one step. It was just one step. Yep.
Oh, just did this.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
There.
Now jump up to the orange, yellow, orange. Move your hand to the right by 2. There you go. And basically, that's it. I mean, we've got a little bit at the end, but I don't want to worry about that because it's less of a back and forth at the end. So that's what you're doing. We just have to get used to jumping around. Let's walk through them all one more time. So first 5 notes of the song is its own group. All right, now your next 3 notes are a group. Da-da-da, that back and forth. Jump up 4 to the right to get up to that next one, to the 2-5. And there you go. So it's that against the 1 and 3.
Wait. There?
Yep. No, thumb on red.
Thumb on red. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Cool. Now shift to the left just a little bit. Get your thumb on violet. It's already on red, so just shift it to violet. It's one step over to violet. And pull your third finger in to the middle of measure 7. 1 and 3. Now you're playing that next group. 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4. Pull your 5th finger in. Pull your 5th finger and 4th finger over. Okay, there you go. And it's just different combinations of those 3 chords for the next 4 measures. Okay, stop right there. Now, just for your next group at the end of line 3, moving your thumb down to violet. Red, violet, I mean. Sorry. So red, violet, red. Stretch out your thumb. There you go. And play those next pairs. Yep. Good. Now, all you're doing for the next line is just moving your thumb up to yellow, orange. Same 2-5.
Oh.
There you go. Now you've got this kind of pair for the next 3. Move on to measure 16. Everything's dropping down by 1. Move your whole hand to the left. Yep. And up to the right for the next one. And move it up. And there's that thumb. Good. And that's basically it again, because you're just recycling those 3 that you just did. So you see how this looks?
Yes.
I mean, it's challenging. But the key before playing it is you got to master each little grouping physiologically. That's why I'm trying to get you to jump from one to the next to get you comfortable with reshaping your hand at will and accepting this tentatively new hand position, because it's very transitory. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. That was good work. Really, really good work. So that'll conclude lesson 125 with Bernard Kitchens on August 7, 2015.